A London man is currently in prison after a failed attempt to end his and his wife's lives to escape the debt they were drowning in. His wife has forgiven him and can't wait for his release. During the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown, Karen Sawyer, 61, and her husband, Andrew Sawyer, 69, couldn't make ends meet. Without warning, the couple's lives were turned upside down when one attacked the other unexpectedly. Karen was fast asleep in their Trowbridge, Wiltshire, home when her husband came over to their bed pretending to want to cuddle. Instead, the man revealed he had a gruesome solution to their dilemma. After cuddling his wife, Andrew attacked her by cutting into her wrists. She recalled him saying he would stay put until she died and then, "I'll do me." The father of two was arrested, charged, and sent to prison, while Karen survived and lived to tell her side of the story. When the COVID-19 pandemic began, Karen's hair salon closed, while Andrew was furloughed and lost his electrical sales consultation job. At the Winchester Crown Court, it was revealed that the couple, who had been married for 43 years, struggled with financial issues. The pair had around $31,800 in debt on their credit cards and had gone into a debt management program to alleviate their problem. Andrew decided to manage the family's finances, but their deficit was too much, and he decided their deaths would be better. After the attempted murder-suicide, Karen moved to live with her sister, and her home was to be sold. The mother of two explained that her house was on the market, and when her husband returns from prison, they were going to make a fresh start together. On July 4th, 2023, Karen's story was shared by Daily Mail on Facebook. She admitted she hadn't spoken to her husband since Judge Paul Dugdale sentenced him. She also confessed, "I still love my husband very much, and we want to grow old together. I have forgiven him completely and can't wait until he is released from prison." Karen's confession gained a lot of traction online, especially from those who thought she was wrong to want to take back her husband. One urged her to retaliate against Andrew by being the best version of herself, to get healthy, lose weight, and become the beautiful person you are. She was also advised to find a new partner, leaving Andrew to kick himself hard for the rest of his life. Another person said Karen was an example of why he respected women because of their forgiving nature. He said no matter how much he fought with his wife, within 20 minutes, she would forgive him. Another Facebook user thought it was good that Karen had forgiven her husband, but urged her to stay away from him. As one person described it, it was the most toxic relationship to be in. Someone else anticipated they'd be reading about the second part of this story soon, while another thought love was blind. Living with what others believed is a dangerous man, Karen was advised to stay away from him as he may attempt something again when he gets out. Regardless, Andrew was given a lenient sentence by the judge who sympathized with his condition, and he would be out in no time. In Judge Dugdale's ruling, it was noted that Andrew had suffered from depressive disorder when he attacked his wife. However, the judge was adamant that Karen's husband had no right to decide what happened to someone else's life. Since the incident, Karen, a hairdresser, hasn't been able to work due to her severed wrist tendons. Her neighbors also revealed that she couldn't drive anymore due to the lack of movement in her wrists. Karen refused to talk about the incident any longer, leaving it in the past. Andrew was held on remand since the incident occurred in February 2023, with his wife saying his sentencing was a relief because it meant it was all over and all she had to do was wait for him. The victim said she wished to be with her husband and even told her neighbor that she couldn't wait for him to be released in 23 months. She also said, "I and my children have completely forgiven him for what happened." She believes their love is stronger than the incident that happened between them, and soon enough, they would be back together.